It was unanimous in this individual that I think will hold a standard at practice, will really push the group, will be a support system, not just for the players, but for coaching staff. Brings a real joy to the rink, has a big smile on his face, and to me that's a real important aspect for leadership and for a captain. So for this year, I'd like to announce Owen Yagar as our captain.
Means everything. I was going to say I got big shoes to fill coming in Matt Fry's. He was a great leader last year. I took a lot from him, and yeah, like you said, when I was captain in Kitchener, I felt like I learned a lot that year, a lot of tools that I'm going to be able to apply this year. I'm truly honored. I think we have a great crew coming in, great group of returning guys, great guys from Brantford. It's going to be a great year. I want to be there for everybody. I want to be a good support outlet. I want to know that everybody is the same on this team. Nobody's better than anybody. I want to lead by example as well. Mainly, I'm a big believer in that, showing up for myself, showing up for all the guys day in, day out, whether it be a practice, game, off-ice session, no matter what, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be ready.
Owen brings these qualities about him that I think are really important, and someone that's representing the group. And one of them is a maturity. He easily communicates between the coaching staff, with the players. There's a joy he brings to the rink that I really like. There's someone that sets a standard at practice, someone that isn't going to be afraid to not be Mr. Popular, but do what's right and make sure that practices are at a pace, and if it's not, then it's just not my voice. He's pushing the boys. He understands we need to be better and what we need to do to be successful on the ice. And I think he's also a guy that players easily go to if something's on their mind, and then using him to get a pulse of the room to bring me a different perspective. And I think in a short time I saw those qualities in Owen.
This next guy, I had the privilege of playing with last year. Great guy, built a big connection. Without further ado, announcing the first assistant captain, Jack Martin.
I'm definitely proud to wear an A for this team. I had an A last year for a brief amount of games, but this year I'm looking to take another step forward and kind of leading this team, especially with the group we have right now.
This next guy I've played the past 5 years with. Great player, solid leader. Can't wait to have him on the squad with us. Without further ado, Andrew Grant.
Receiving an A this year is a huge honor. Looking forward to being a huge impact leader on the team. I like to lead by example and keep everybody honest, but keep it fun.
This next guy was a leader for us last year, proved what he can do. He's a great, solid player. Can't wait to have him back again this year. Cameron Fries.
Just lead by example on the ice, talk more on the bench, and the biggest thing is making sure the room is tight this year. We have a lot of guys, 07, 06, a lot of 05s as well, so making sure the room's all good. And that's what builds a bond within the team, and we should go far this year.
I think you round out a leadership group with, you have guys that maybe are more vocal, guys that kind of lead by action in a quieter way, but it's about what they do on the ice. And I think Jack does that, and Andrew too are a bit more maybe quieter on that side, but how they push themselves in practice I think is going to rub off on the players. Cam's been a leader before. He brings a lot of energy. There's a lot of people that reached out right away when they knew he was the head coach, and they're like excited when Cam's back, and he's that energy player. And I guess when you see some guy that competes like that, again, it kind of pushes and motivates you. And so I think you mentioned glue, but I think each of those guys brings a quality that rounds out that leadership group, which is a huge advantage for me.